Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here to this brand new, very special training here today and webinar with myself, Dean Holland, CEO of Internet Profits, my company here based out of the UK, but we serve customers and clients all across the globe and have done for many, many years now. So today, I'm truly excited to bring you this training that I call the Big Commission Blueprint System. The information I'm about to share with you and what I'm about to go through over the next 40 to 60 minutes has completely changed my life, okay? And I've been making money online now full-time since 2009, but nothing comes close to what you're about to discover, okay? I've literally dropped everything to solely focus just on this, okay? It's that powerful, it's that effective, and actually, now that I've built this system, it's actually one of the easiest ways to make money that I've ever possibly done, okay? And today you'll see exactly how and why that is. Now, a bit of an exciting incentive for you here to stay to the end, because if you do, you're actually going to see how you can actually get my $1.7 million website for free, okay? I'm going to be telling you all about that a little later on, maybe in about 40 minutes time, something like that. I've got a website that I use every single day and have done for several months now since we actually went live with it. A website that I actually spent over $12,000 to create and have created and optimized, and to date, in just a period of maybe about 6 months or so, this website has made us over $1.7 million. And at the end of today's training, in about 40 minutes time, 40 to 60 minutes time, I'm going to tell you how you can actually get this website for free and actually be using it yourself to make money, just like I have and my partners have, in making over $1.7 million from that one website alone over the last 6 months or so, okay? So there's my big incentive for you, and I'm sure you'd love to get your hands on that, right? Now, in the next 60 minutes, as we spend this time together here today, I've really tried to pack as much in as I can, but I'm going to hope to make everything as simple and easy for you to take in and understand as I possibly can as well. So you'll discover a lot today, including the reason why you've been finding it so difficult to make a full-time income online. So if you're somebody that's been trying for months or potentially even years, if you like most of my clients, then chances are you feel a bit overwhelmed, a bit frustrated, and almost lost as to what it is that's going wrong and what you need to actually do to turn things around. You see, most of my clients, before they start working with me, they report that they spend many hours a day trying desperately to turn things around, but because they don't know quite what it is they need to do, or what things they're focusing on, or what things they're doing wrong, they often don't realize what things to change to turn it around. I'm going to show you today how in as little as 60 minutes per day, you can make a full-time income online. I'm also going to out a big lie that I'm sick and tired of seeing force-fed around this industry to people like you, honest people that just want to make an honest living using the internet, because it really isn't wrong to want that, okay? And I totally know where you're at because I've been there myself. So today's all about giving you the facts, the truths, the realities, and one of those things I think that's holding you back is this big lie that people force feed you all about traffic, okay? And because of that lie, it's possibly, if you're like most of my clients and customers, this lie that you've been force-fed by so-called gurus and business experts online could very well be holding your chances of success back right at this very moment in time. I'm then also going to show you the fastest and actually the easiest way to start making anywhere between $2,000 a month up to $10,000 or more per month. And I'm going to show you exactly how that's done, okay? And then I'm going to actually tell you about this big commission blueprint system, all right? And there's lots of other golden nuggets and great content that you'll see today. Now, here's some of my results in using this system, okay, my big commission blueprint system. This is just a snapshot of my day-by-day income over a period of time. I mean, this is just every single day now. And you'll see it's more often than not pretty much thousands of dollars every single day. I mean, I'll be completely transparent here and you can see it for your very own eyes, but I do have bad days using my system. I mean, the worst day that you can see here, maybe out of, I don't know, 30 or 40 days or so that I've got on the screen. My worst day, one of my, worst days there is $743.75. But if you cast your eyes across all of that, you'll see on average, it's thousands of dollars a day. I mean, we have days like 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. I mean, $9,182 you'll see there. I think my most successful day so far this year is somewhere in the region of $70,000 to $73,000 in a day. But that's an extremely good day, okay? And I want to be completely transparent and say that on average, when you average out all of my days of income across the month using this system, we're looking at usually on average maybe about $4,000 to $5,000 a day, okay? But we have had months where we've made nearly $250,000 in a month, and we're working on getting that up to $1 million plus a month using what you're about to learn today, okay? But that's my results, to be honest, and I've been doing this over a decade now, so understandably I'm in a great position to get these types of results now. But I'm not the only one that's using this system and getting results. Some of my clients and our partners, for example, Eric Jacobs, a retired man in his 70s, recently said this: I've tried for 5 years to make money online and never got very far until this. He went on to say, I made $682 in just 3 days, and he said I couldn't believe it, quite frankly, because he'd struggled for so long before. You've got John Lee here, who recently left this comment on Facebook. He said, in the first 2 years of my trying to make money online, I totaled about $500. The next year, in Dean Holland's program, I've generated over $11,000 thanks to his training. We've got Yvonne here, another lady, one of our clients here. She said, I got a call yesterday evening from Dean himself letting me know that I'd made over $2,500 in just one day. This is a lady that went on to say, I'm stunned. I've never experienced success like this before. So the reality is, not only have I built this system and I've used it to transform my life, other people, everyday people, normal people, just like you and I, that have this desire to make money on the internet, are also using my Big Commission Blueprint system to make life-changing amounts of money for themselves as well, okay? Now, before I tell you what this system is, how it works, and the big benefits of this system, I think it's important we take just a couple of steps back and discuss where this all came from, okay? Now, the story starts way back in 2004, okay? It's almost crazy to think how long ago that was now, in internet years. Now, there was this guy in his young 20s that basically decided he wanted more out of life than his minimum wage job was affording him. He was earning the money, he was getting by in his job, but he certainly wasn't living the lifestyle that he thought he'd be living or wanted to live. Now, at that time, because of that, he went in search for what else was out there, and quite simply, just like you will have done at some point in the past, he discovered this whole internet marketing industry and immediately got hooked by it all. Okay, he saw the men and women making millions of dollars on the internet, staggering amounts of money in very short periods of time, living in these luxury homes, taking amazing vacations, driving fancy sports cars, and he wanted that life for himself, right? And he tried and tried to get results, but everything he tries fails miserably, okay? Absolutely could not make anything at all work. Now, 4 years later, so now we've kind of gone forwards to 2008, this same guy now in his late 20s, well, now he's got 5 credit cards and 4 of them are all maxed out. One of them's got a bit of buying power still left on it, but he's in a very, very bad situation now. Not only has he got those credit cards, he's also got 2 sizable bank loans, okay? One of which is into the tens of thousands of dollars. Now, when you take all these credit card debts and all these bank loans, this guy in his 20s now has personal debts totaling a little over $60,000. All right, now that's okay, you might think, because his life's possibly changed, right? Because he's dedicated years of his life to learning to make money online, and surely by now, even though he built up all that debt in the past, learning, we all know that pretty much everybody that learns a skill or a trade invests money. Like if you people go to colleges, they go to universities. A doctor, for example, would be expected, the costs of training to become a doctor would take about 10 years and in excess of 6 figures in tuition fees. So this guy, well, 60K may be okay because his life had changed, right? Well, wrong. You see, the reality of this situation for this guy was, having tried for 4 years, he'd lost everything. He was actually forced to move back into his parents' house, which he'd been able to move out of and leave several years previously. He had debt collectors now chasing him, calling his parents' house, trying to reach him on his cell phone, letters coming through the door relentlessly day after day, even people visiting the house, banging on the door, trying to find and trace this guy down to get all the tens of thousands back that he owed, that quite simply he wasn't affording to pay back with the pathetic wage that he was on in his job. Now, in those 4 years, the crying shame, the reality of this situation was he'd made a grand total of nothing on the internet in 4 years of trying and in 4 years of buying every single thing that came his way. Now, is anything about this story sounding familiar to yourself? Okay, I'm assuming the very fact that you're here means that everything that you've tried so far to date also hasn't quite worked out for you. All right, maybe you've been buying a lot of things. Maybe you've ended up subscribed to dozens and dozens and dozens of marketers' email lists, and every day your inbox gets bombarded and filled with shiny new offers of the latest so-called must-have shiny object that apparently you just have to simply have. And this is the one, they tell you, but every time you just end up being disappointed. Now, the story I've just told you about, that guy was me, okay? And the truth is, and I can really talk openly about this now, at the time I couldn't because it was just too horrific. But now I can talk about this, and I talk about it in the hope that it inspires others like you that are possibly struggling just like I was back then. You see, those years, those 4 years were the worst years of my life. Now, despite all of that, despite how bad things got, despite the fact I was too afraid to even open my mail because I knew I couldn't afford to pay back the debts, so I just hid from the reality of it, towards the end of 2008, things were about to change. Now, I know everybody loves to talk about that fateful day where everything changed, and the truth is, I did have a moment. There was a period in my life where something did happen. Something occurred and took place in my life that was the catalyst to everything changing. You see, one day I received an email invitation, and ironically, the fact that you're here on this webinar, you also received an invitation, because you received an invitation from me and my company to attend this training and be on this webinar here with me today. Now, my invitation was slightly different. You see, my invitation wasn't to attend an online webinar like this. My invitation was actually to attend a seminar, a real seminar that you go to in person, and you turn up and you spend 1, 2, or 3 days at an event. I think it was 2 days at that time. And I actually followed that invitation because for me, it was kind of like my last chance, if you like. I tried everything else. Why not give this a go? And that's what I did. And from receiving that invitation, I went on to attend an internet marketing seminar in London, England. That's where I live. Not in London, but in England. Now, at that event, there was a huge turning point for me. You see, for years previous, I'd read about all these big, famous online marketers, these gurus, that in all truth were like celebrities to me. These were the people that was doing what I'd want to do. And I'm sure you've got people like that that you follow online as well, right? That you'd love to be doing what they're doing. You see they give value and you follow them. And you'd love to be able to meet them, learn from them, and follow in their footsteps. And well, that was the situation I ended up in. Instead of just reading about these people online, I was now surrounded by them. I was having drinks with these people. I was sharing lunches with these people, sat round tables in this hotel. And to be honest, the reality is at that time, because I felt like such a failure, I was really, really nervous. I was scared to almost talk to them because they were like celebrities to me. These were the people that I'd followed and followed for years. And I didn't feel like I deserved to be sat at their table. But I was. And I got myself into a situation where I was able to speak with these people. Now, what actually happened was, and this, I guess you could laugh about this, these guys in the evenings started begin to drink. Okay, we was all in the bar at the hotel, and rather ironically at that time, to be truthful, I was planning on just drinking water because I honestly couldn't afford to buy drinks. Okay, I had very, very little money. I'd paid to attend the seminar, I'd paid to stay at the hotel, and finances were really, really tight then, to be truthful, as you know. But luckily, these guys started to buy me drinks too. And the more they drank, the more open they became. And these people began to share their innermost secrets with me. They began to really open up and show me exactly what they were doing and walk me through it themselves. And it was there in a bar one night in this hotel in London back in 2008 that I received a piece of advice that later went on within about 5 weeks to make me $1,729 in affiliate commissions in a 7-day period. And I'll never forget that, because at that time I was working at a construction job. I worked from 7:30 in the morning till 6 p.m. in the evening, and I was getting by barely because I had all these debts over my head. But I finally proved that it could be done. Finally, I was the one actually making money online. Now, a few weeks after that, I went on to actually get a mentor, and it just so happened to be one of the people I'd met at that event. He was opening up a coaching program that actually had a significant investment to join. So in all truthfulness, it wasn't an easy decision for me because I'd already lost tens and tens of thousands of dollars. So I did have reservations because I was kind of worried that this would just be the same as everything else I'd tried. But because of the kind of value that I'd got from these people at the event, and because I'd actually started to see results, I had the faith that hopefully this person could steer me on the right track and get me to where I wanted to ultimately be. So I maxed out that final credit card. You know, maybe it was good, maybe that was bad, but ultimately it was a great decision to do so for me. Because 8 months later, I was able to quit that construction job that I had, and I was able to become my own boss. That was about mid-2009, so it's been a long, long time now. But casting my mind back to that time, the truth is, once you learn what to do and how to do it, and you have the help of somebody that's been there and done it already, ultimately, things change fast. And within 18 months or so, I'd made over $600,000 online. And I don't tell you that to brag. I'm not sitting here trying to boast and brag. You know, my business now does a lot more than that. But I'm telling you because I hope it inspires you to go on. Because maybe you've had such bad experiences in this business trying to get things off the ground that maybe you've had little niggling doubts in the back of your head as to, can this really be done for you? Is there some big elusive secret that others are holding back? And the truth is, there are a few secrets, there are a few things that you have to do, but they're things that everybody can learn. And I hope to get you on that right track today, and I hope that you seriously give this the attention it deserves to allow yourself to change your life just like I was able to do myself. Because since then, thankfully, my business has generated millions of dollars online, and throughout doing that, I've had many ups, I've had many downs, I've had several successes, and many, many failures. But that experience over the last decade and more has given me the knowledge to know the hard ways about going about making money online. And I've also discovered the easiest and best ways to go about making money online. I've worked with people that are complete newbies, and likewise I've worked with million-dollar businesses and taken them to the next level as well. So I know what works, and I know how to do things in the best and easiest way to transform your situation in the quickest and best way possible. Now today, over the next 30 minutes or so now, I'm actually going to be sharing with you what I believe to be the easiest way for anybody to start and get making money and scaling up that income in the fastest and easiest way possible. Does that sound good? Does that sound awesome? Does that sound what you like? All right, great. So let's get into this now, because after years of failing, I came to discover, and I know maybe you don't want to hear this because you've had bad experiences trying so far, but actually, it is easy to make money online. You only need two things. Firstly, you need traffic, and secondly, you need offers or products to sell to those people. All right, so just to be clear, when we say traffic, we're talking about people. So what you need is people to a website and offers to sell to those people. Because by doing that, you're going to make sales. And when you make sales, you're going to make money, right? And that's what you're here for, right? To make money, to build a business, to change your life. So all you need is people and products to sell those people. All right? So that's how we simplify it down, okay? So I know possibly you're thinking, Dean, I understand that, I get that, but I've not been able to get traffic, or Dean, I wouldn't know how to get traffic, or Dean, I wouldn't know what to sell them or how to sell it to them to make those sales. Don't worry, we're about to make that simple for you as well, okay? Now, the easy route to do this, and I think this is the route you've probably been trying so far, would be affiliate marketing, right? Because with affiliate marketing, you basically take someone else's offer and you're provided with a unique link to that offer for you as an affiliate, and you drive the traffic through your link in the hope of making sales to those people. All right, so ultimately, the reason it's the easy route is because you don't have to create the products, you don't have to set up the websites or deal with any coding, you don't have to be great at writing sales copy which in itself can take years or have a very large expense. I mean, one of our most successful sales videos cost me over $12,000 to create. That's actually the $1.7 million website that you will actually have the ability to get for free at the end of today's webinar. Okay, I paid $12,000 for that video. All right, but it's made us 1.7 million. So I'm happy I did that, right? Now, this is what most people are trying, affiliate marketing. Would you agree? Is this something you've been trying yourself, to just get an affiliate link, get traffic, and make sales? All right. So if that's what most people are trying, why is it that it's very heavily reported in this industry that a staggering 97% of those that try fail in this industry? And as we've just agreed on here, and we can all see clearly, why is it that nearly everyone is failing at something that's actually not that difficult to do? Well, this is something I need to reveal to you now, because if you're in a position where you're trying and you're trying and you're trying and you're putting countless hours into this and not seeing the results, I think it's time that you finally deserve the truth. Now, what I'm about to share with you may not make you happy. In fact, to be blunt, it might pee you off a little bit, to put things in the most politely way possible. But it does allow you to now put things right, okay, and get the truth. So here's why you're finding it so damn difficult to make a full-time income online doing something that actually isn't too difficult at all. Now, let's say you want to make $10,000 a month on the internet, right? That's a nice, healthy figure. That's the kind of income that could make a real difference to your life. Would you agree? Now, obviously, if you're somebody that's already earning $20,000 a month, you'll say no to that. But for the most people here, I'm guessing that if you could have an internet income producing you $10,000 a month, which is over $120,000 per year, would you agree that that would be a great starting point? All right, so let's look at that as a figure. Now, I'm going to take my time here because what I'm about to share with you, I don't want to get complex, but I am going to start breaking this down and looking at some numbers. So I need your undivided attention here now to really make sure you understand this, because if you don't, you'll stay exactly where you are and nothing will ever change. Those that pay attention to this now will have the light bulb moment. Okay, and when you have the light bulb moment in a second, I just want you to say, got it, or thank you, or finally I understand, or something like that in the chat box, so I get to see you experience your light bulb moment, okay? So let's look at this. So $10,000 a month is the target for you to start with. Now, for typical affiliate marketing offers that you might choose to promote, you would be looking at usually earning somewhere in the region of $5 to $20 on each sale that you can make. Okay, so you pick a product, you get an affiliate link, and you start trying to drive traffic through that link to get sales, to earn commissions. Now, typically you'd be looking at between $5 to $20 per sale. So to take a kind of middle ground commission here, let's take $10 per sale as the figure for this exercise that I'm going to walk you through. All right. Now, to make $10,000 a month, you would need 1,000 new sales each month. Okay, 1,000 times $10 commissions equals $10,000 a month. Now, to do that, you need to generate traffic to that offer via your link, and for each sale, you would be paid. And for that target of 10K a month, you need 1,000 of those each and every single month. Now, here's where I'm going to give you the real stark kind of reality, the truth to this situation, because getting an affiliate link, easy. Driving traffic, actually, easy. And I'll show you why that is shortly, because you may think differently right now. So why can't you get to where you want to be? Why is it that most people are failing? A staggering 97% or more are failing. Well, here's the truth. Most good offers on the internet convert at between 1 to 2%. All right, that's a really strong conversion rate for most products when you're driving traffic. Now, let's put things on the better side here. Let's say that you're able to promote a product that converts at 2%. Okay, so we're making things even better than they could be. What that means is, let's take things slow here. What that means is for every 100 visitors, you'd make 2 sales. Now at $10 each, that would earn you $20. Make sense? So for 1,000 visitors, you would make 20 sales, earning you $200. Again, does that make sense? Do you see what we've done there? 100 visitors would get you 2 sales. 1,000 visitors would get you 20. All right. Now 10,000 visitors would get you 200 sales, earning you $2,000. And 50,000 visitors would get you your 1,000 sales. And there would be your $10,000 a month. So in this example, all you need to do is get 50,000 visitors a month to the offer. And if that converts at 2%, you're making $10,000 a month. Fantastic, right? However, are you starting to see the problem here? Is it beginning to come clear? Now, for some it will be, for some it won't. Okay? So let me spell it out for you super crystal clear. For you to break even, you would need to get 50,000 targeted visitors for that $10,000. Now, if we divide that up, that works out that you would need to pay no more than 20 cents for each of those visitors. So if you paid 20 cents for each visitor times 50,000 visitors, that's $10,000 you've spent to get that traffic. Now the problem is this. For good traffic, you will pay anywhere between 50 cents to $1.50 per visitor. Sometimes a little less, but on average, and sometimes you can pay more, but there's the rough average. Okay? Now, at that rate, getting 50,000 visitors would cost you between $25,000 to $75,000 in order to make back 10. Now, that doesn't sound very exciting for anybody, does it? Would you spend 25 to 75,000 to get 10 back? I don't think so. Okay? And there lies the problem. You see, if you don't earn enough back, you can't make this business work. You can't. There's no two ways about it. If you cannot make more back than the traffic cost you, give up now. And the truth is, that's where most people end up. And I call this the newbie trap. Okay? And it's where 97% of people don't just get stuck for a while, they get stuck there forever. And eventually, just like I nearly did, they lose everything in their efforts of simply trying to better their lives for themselves and their family. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think everybody deserves an equal chance at living a better life for themselves and their family. Sadly, the statistics tell us in this business that most never get to experience that success. And to be honest and quite truthful with you, having been on both sides of the fence, having been down and out in my mid-20s trying to make this business work, and finally having turned things around and made multiple millions of dollars and helped countless others experience success too, I can tell you exactly where I'd choose to be in an instant. And I want that for you too. Because right now, chances are you're very much entangled in the newbie trap. Now, before I show you the solution to that, let's just talk about traffic a moment, because obviously that's one of the key things that you need, traffic and offers. But there's this big lie that is passed around in this industry, almost incessively, if you like. It goes from one guru to another, and they feed that to their list, their subscribers and customers, because at one point or another they believe that lie, and they possibly still do, and it's passed down from person to person to person, and before long, every man and his dog believes the lie. And there's only the top kind of 1 or 2% that know the truth. And you're about to know the truth. You see, most so-called gurus like you to believe that getting traffic is difficult. And sadly, if you're thinking to yourself right now, Dean, getting traffic is difficult, then unfortunately, you've believed the lie for too long already. You see, the truth is, traffic is the easiest part of everything. It really is. Now, you may or may not wish to take my word on that, because maybe you've tried and tried for a long time to get traffic and it just hasn't happened for you yet. But the reality is, and you'll see why shortly, the difficult part is not getting the traffic. The difficult part is converting that traffic into profit. Because like you've just seen in the example I just took you through on why you're struggling so much right now, it's not getting the $50,000 that's difficult. It's making more back than those 50,000 visitors cost you in the first place. That's the difficult part. And I think you should begin to see that now. You see, we don't have time to teach you all about traffic here today, okay? That's not what today's about. But let me just give you one example of one traffic source out of the, I would say over 100 or more, just from one type of traffic. We actually know and use about 7 different traffic methods in my company, okay? I only really focus on 1 or 2 of them, but we know and actively can use 7. But we only really use 1 or 2, and I make thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars a day. But here's just one of the types of traffic and one of the sources. Okay, now here you can see I could show you right now where to go to get 1,000 clicks. Well, it says clicks, but it basically means visitors. I could show you where to go right now with $575 at your disposal and get 1,000 visitors to any website through or any affiliate link that you like as soon as this next couple of days. From that same source, I could also show you, if you had 1,575 bucks at your disposal, how you could get 3,000 visitors to any website, to any affiliate link that you choose in the next few days. And that's just one resource out of dozens, if not hundreds, that we know and use. All right. Now, again, a little later on, you're actually going to learn what this traffic source is and how to actually find this type of traffic for yourself. Because believe me, within just minutes from now, you could have thousands of visitors on order ready to flow to your website. But again, the key to your success will be turning that traffic into a profit. So if you drove 1,000 visitors and you spent $575, if you made 1,000 back, you're in business. Now it's time to grow and scale that up, right? And just so you know, if you had a smaller budget than that, I can still show you how to get a few hundred visitors. I can show you where to get as much or as little traffic as you like, all right? But what it really takes to succeed is this. You see, back in the good old days, things were a lot easier, okay? And I'm sure you hear about the rumors of the good old days from people online. You see, where you're at in the current state of internet marketing right now is the reality is that you're in a position where the so-called easy route is affiliate marketing, and you can get traffic, but driving traffic to an offer and getting paid on that first 1, 2, or 3 products that are low cost, that's not enough for you to succeed anymore. It used to be. You used to be able to just pick one product, drive traffic because traffic was stupidly cheap and the product sold easily, and you could do that and you could get rich, and many people did. But the truth is, things have changed. The cost of traffic's gone up, and the amount that you earn actually is tending to go down. So what can be done about it? Well, let's keep it simple for you again. You need multiple products, as many as possible actually, that you get paid on. And I'm talking about products that range all the way from the lower price products, say at the $5 range, and all the way up to multiple thousands of dollars. And you need to have a whole range of products like that range in price and obviously value for the customer. Somebody buying a $5 product would get maybe a certain amount of value, but if somebody's spending $5,000, well, they want a lot more value for their money, and rightfully so. But you really do need a full range of products now in the current state of internet marketing, and it's not changing. In fact, it'll only ever get worse because traffic costs will only ever go one way, and that's up. So you need to do something about this now to get things in place for yourself. And to start living your dream life, not only do you need those products, you need to be paid commissions on all those sales that happen to your customers. You see, what happens with affiliate marketing generally is you'll pick a product, you'll get your affiliate link, you'll work to drive traffic to that link, and they'll pay you on the first sale, and maybe they've got 1 or 2 upsells and you'll earn a commission on those too. But that's it. And what that product owner then does is take that customer and sell them more products that could be thousands of dollars, and they keep all the money and you get nothing. Even though you sent the traffic, you made the sale, you miss out. And if you're to succeed, that has to change, okay? Otherwise, you'll stay in the newbie trap forever, like most do. And sadly, most really do get stuck there. And I don't want to see that happen for you because I've been there. It's ugly. It's horrific. It was the worst years of my life. And I don't know how long you've been stuck there yourself. But if it's been for months or possibly years, I'm sure you're having a horrific time too, okay? Now, to turn things around quick, do you remember our example that we just went through of earning $10 per sale commissions? And we went through how many sales you'd actually need. Well, obviously, we all need traffic. So now imagine from that same traffic, your abilities, your income potential was vastly different. Imagine now you can earn $10 commissions. You can earn $50 commissions. You can earn $200 commissions. You can earn $500 commissions. You can earn $1,000 commissions, and even you can earn $2,500 commissions, all from that same traffic. Now, what this does for you is, firstly, it means you need a lot less traffic, But it also means you can earn a lot more money from that traffic as well. Because now your income potential, your ability to scale and grow a business just opened up many new doors of opportunity for you. Now, big commissions are the secret of the top 1%. And this is something that not everybody talks about because the truth is, it's not actually largely available to anyone else. Because most people will never have a system that can do that. You see, unless you're an expert, somebody that really knows their stuff, somebody that can build it all, well, you're never going to have that ability, are you? Because unless you're an expert, you can't build and create all of that for yourself. Because, I mean, gosh, I could tell you hundreds of things you'd need, but just to keep it simple, obviously you'd need all those products that would sell and could sell thousands and thousands of dollars, earning you thousands of dollars on each sale for those high-level products. You would also need high-converting sales pages that would actually turn your traffic into sales and commissions. You would need people that would actually be speaking to the customers, because here's a big secret for you as well. Products that sell for thousands of dollars, you can't generally sell those on websites, because what I can tell you is, and I've done this for years, people would and do spend maybe $1,000 or $2,000 on a website, but to sell products that sell for $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 or more, generally speaking, people like to talk to somebody about it, to find out all the details and actually have somebody there to answer their questions by speaking to someone. And I think it's understandable why. I certainly would want to do that. So you have to actually have people that can speak to customers in order to sell those high-end packages. I'm talking about things like coaching, consulting, done-for-you services, masterminds, high-level events, things like that. Those are the types of things that we sell very successfully in my company. And that's why we're able to make thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars every single day of the week. But of course, you need the experience to deliver on those packages. So not only do you make thousands of dollars on each sale, but the people that invest in them also have the big wins too, because they get the value to solve their problems. All right. Now, it's these systems that take somebody from being a brand new visitor on a website and leading them through a systematic funnel that turns them into a prospect, and turns that prospect into a buyer, and turns that buyer into somebody that buys more and more and buys over and over again, ultimately then spending thousands of dollars with my company. It's these systems that I've become very, very good at over the last few years of doing this day in, day out for myself and for our clients. Now, it's these systems that produce these results that I shared with you earlier on. And these are just a snapshot of just a few days. This happens every day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year, with an incredible consistency. And to be honest, every time I release a new one of these systems, our income goes up. And I release these systems to our partners and for myself several times a year. So not only do we then continue banking from the previous system I released, when I put out a new one, we begin to bank big from that one as well. So if you can imagine, the big picture here is, over the period of a few months and then scaling up over many years, you can see quite obviously how lives are changing using these systems that I build. Now today, you actually have the opportunity to not only learn how I build these, but exactly what is needed to build these systems. Because I've got an exciting reveal for you here. In the last 72 hours, after 4.5 months of work, I've just released my brand new Big Commission Blueprint system. This is a step-by-step system that you go through that will transform your business forever. Because not only will you learn how the systems work and what it needs to produce thousands and thousands of dollars every single day online, You're also going to be presented with the chance to partner with me and my company and actually have us doing everything for you, allowing you to just drive the traffic and bank big for yourself. Now, I could spend literally hours because I've honestly, genuinely just spent the last 4.5 months creating this training, building this system to allow people that have a desire to change their lives with their own online-based business to follow a sequence of step-by-step trainings and simple instructions to build a highly profitable 6 or 7-figure business. Now, you don't have time, I'm sure, to spend hours listening to me telling you what's in this. So instead, what I've decided to do is give you an offer so ridiculously insane, to be truthful, that it's just a ridiculous no-brainer for you to pick this up today and actually see it for yourself and experience it for yourself. So just to give you a brief insight before we get you in, you're going to get 11 modules walking you step by step from start to success with ease. And I mean literally, if you know how to click play on a video and listen to simple instruction, you can get this system working for you. You'll learn how to start earning commissions of up to $2,500 per sale using our big commission blueprint system. You'll learn how to leverage what's referred to by many as the ultimate shortcut online that's turned countless struggling newbies into $10,000 plus per month earners within just a period of a few months. You see, I may just have released this brand new version of the system, but I've actually had people using it for about 2 years now. And I've actually been using it myself for over 3.5 years personally. Now, we've recreated it and we've systemized it to take anyone, even if you're brand new and you've never made a cent online before. I've created this system in such a way that as long as you take action, as long as you commit to this and follow through with it, you really cannot fail to see results because it works so well and it's working for so many others that we just need to get you using it and taking action. So here's our special offer today. And bear in mind again, I really haven't tried to do the hard sell on you here because, quite honest, my way to make this a no-brainer for you is I'm going to give you this for such a ridiculous price, just for a nominal fee, just to show me that you're serious, okay? So you're going to get the complete big commission blueprint system and all the training to get you up and running fast. This comes with 11 content-packed modules revealing the innermost secrets to banking 4 and 5 figures per day online. With each module or with each appropriate step, with many of them there are cheat sheets, reference sheets, and actually action notes that you'll be able to download along the way to make it simple. For example, in module 2, in step 2, we're actually going to help you to figure out exactly how much money you need to earn to live your dream life. And then when you move on to step 3, you're actually going to be able to download and print out income blueprints. This is going to give you a blueprint for $10,000 a month. You're also going to have a blueprint to earn up to $50,000 a month if you like. So you'll just download them and print them out, and that's just in step 3. And then you'll move on to actually learn how to actually make that amount of money, taking your blueprint and then actually building a business centered around building your dream life that we will have already helped you put together. Now, you're also going to get a completion bonus at the end of the big commission blueprint system, and as you progress throughout the system and you actually start using it and start actually making money because you're using it, you'll have the potential to partner with myself, Dean Holland, and my entire company here at the Internet Profits family. And in doing so, you'll have the ability to accelerate your results and live your dream life faster than you may even realize is possible right now. Okay? Now, as I said, I could have told you more and more and tried to really build up and try to do a real good job of trying to hard sell you into the big commission blueprint system. But instead, I'm just going to give you an incredible opportunity to get the full big commission blueprint system with all the training and so much more than I've even just told you about for a ridiculous discount, because we literally just made it live in the last 72 hours and hardly anyone knows about it at this time. So what I'm going to do for you today is get you on the inside of the big commission blueprint system and give you all of this for a one-time only investment of just $19 All right, that's not a monthly fee. That's a one-off investment, because in the next week or so, I'm actually going to, I think, 10 times that price and make it $100 or $200. But today, to allow the very first people to get into the system and start actually using it, you can have it for this small one-time nominal fee of just $19.95. That's just to make sure that only serious people use it, and also just to cover a few costs of us hosting the websites, the videos, and all the other expenses we have in hosting all this training and system for you to allow you to start making money with our help, okay? So it's just $19.95. And if you want to get started right now, go to www.bcbsystem.com/yes. In fact, let me just paste that link in the chat box for you. So if you look there in just a moment, you'll see you can just click on the link and actually open that window up and get started straight away. Okay, so hang on a moment. Let me just get you that. Now, where are we? Okay, so let me just pull this up. I'll paste the link into your chat box. There you go. You can click on that link now if you see it in that chat box, open up the order form, fill in the order form, and we'll get you started right away in just a few minutes from now. Okay, remember, money loves speed, so take action now. Don't put this off, because I don't know how quickly I'm going to raise the price, but it's literally going to be very, very soon. Now, if you remember, I mentioned earlier on about a special bonus on offer for you to claim and get to use my $1.7 million producing website. So here's the deal. Act now and get started in the BCB system. And in step 4 of the training, you'll actually be able to claim my $1.7 million website for free, included with the Big Commission Blueprint system. What this means is, this website is actually something that I and our partners have used to generate over $1.7 million over the last few months. Now, you actually not only get that as a bonus, you're actually going to be able to use that website for yourself following the Big Commission Blueprint system training to actually start earning commissions. That means you're literally getting what you might call a business in a box here as part of your Big Commission Blueprint system. You'll get everything with that as well, not just the template. We will actually host the website. It will have the sales video on there. We will process all the orders for you, so you don't have to go about spending months setting up merchant facilities. You don't have to worry about dealing with customer support. We handle everything. You're even going to get my $12,000 sales video included with that website. This literally is everything that you need to start actually making money by using our Big Commission Blueprint system. So go to www.bcbsystem.com/yes, and for a one-time investment of just $19.95 for this ridiculous special offer I'm giving you here now, you can get started on our brand new version of the Big Commission Blueprint system. It'll take you by the hand, step by step. It'll teach you what the system is, how it works, what's needed, and then take you through a simple step of tutorials and steps to actually start leveraging and using the system for yourself. You're getting the $1.7 million website to actually start earning money with, and then you'll proceed through the rest of the system to start scaling up and growing your income fast. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've got some great value from this webinar here today. I hope you take action to claim that very, very special offer that I'm giving you here today as part of this. So all you need to do is go to www.bcbsystem.com/yes. So all you need to do is go there now, fill in the order form, and then you'll create your account, you'll get started, and you'll get in there, okay? So money loves speed. Take action now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just reading some comments here. Wow, where's the catch? Is one of the questions there. There is no catch whatsoever. Believe me, this offer is not going to stay. I'm literally handing the keys to the kingdom here, guys, for so low that I really wanted to make it that this really is a real lucky opportunity for you here now. Believe me, I've been through ups, downs, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and this system is one of the most proudest things I've ever done over the last 10, 11 years. I'm truly proud of this. This is the culmination of already providing systems and training to hundreds and if not thousands of people around the world over the last few years using this same approach. But now I've taken all the feedback over the last few years from our customers, our clients. I've spoke with people that have used my trainings to make hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I've built a brand new system around that you can work through step by step to start making money, growing your income, and changing your life forever, working together with us here in my company. So drop everything, okay? Drop everything and do this right now. Focus on this, give this your attention, and I guarantee you those who complete the system and take consistent action will change their lives. And I truly stand by that, not only from my own results, but from those that have already been through similar processes I've ran in the past. All right? So go there now. I'm looking forward to working with you. I'm looking forward to seeing you progress through the system. And believe me, I've barely done it justice here. You're going to get a lot more once you get on the inside, believe me. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you very much for being here with me today. Thank you very much for actually being a part of our audience, being on my list, joining in our webinars. I'm truly excited to actually have the chance to help you, okay? So go there now. For those of you that have said, I really need to just move a few things around to get started in the next 24 hours, obviously, the sooner you start, the better. I don't think I'll have had a chance to raise the price by tomorrow, so just save that link, get started quickly as you possibly can, and then we can get you progressing through the system and actually getting results, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, take care. My name's Dean Holland, CEO of Internet Profits here and founder and creator of the Big Commission Blueprint System. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye for now.